Hey everyone, this is Neo Auto, and for today's video, I'm going to show you my experience buying my new car. I bought the car this past Saturday, and I traded in my 2010 GT, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Here to see Sean. How are you doing?
Good. Nice to meet
you. So, where's the car at?
Out here.
All right. That's it right there?
That's it.
Wow. Look how clean it is. Oh man. And it's got the Recaros. Oh my goodness, guys. This is the exact spec I wanted. Oh man.
So you guys are probably wondering, why am I buying a 2018 Mustang when I said I was going to buy the GT500? Well, the reason is the GT500 isn't arriving until 2019. So in the meantime, I'm buying a 2018 Mustang GT. So I've been looking for a car for a few weeks now, and originally I wanted to get a base Mustang. You know, I just wanted to get something that was affordable and I could have a lot of fun with it over the summer until the GT500 came. But as I started looking, I ended up seeing an Orange Fury very similar to this one up towards Cleveland, and oh man, when I just saw that color, and it was, of course, it was a GT Premium, it was just so nice. And at that point, I didn't want to get a base. I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, why not go all the way and get the spec I want? So I was looking at that GT in Cleveland, and I really liked it, but the problem was they weren't willing to give me enough for my trade. They were willing to come up a little bit, but it just wasn't enough. So I kept looking, and I ended up finding this dealership, and they have several Mustang GTs, and this is the one that was listed. It was the exact spec that I wanted. The main thing that I was having trouble finding was the Recaro seats. Let me show you these seats. These are the Recaro seats, and they really hold you in place. The first Mustang I drove had heated and cooled seats, which was really nice, but I just think the Recaros are so much cooler to have. So taking a closer look, you'll see that I did go with the manual. I know the automatic is faster, but for me, stick shift is more enjoyable to drive. Another nice thing about the Premium is it has this leather stitching all around the center console. The one thing about this car is it's going to be a lot more quiet compared to my 2010. So for those of you new to the channel, the first Mustang GT I had was a 2010. I did quite a bit of things to that car, and it was a lot of fun for the past 3 years, but it was time to move on to something new. One thing that I do like is that this chrome has kind of a brushed look. It doesn't look too shiny. It's got the navigational screen, and of course, the new feature for 2018 is the digital dash. I'm not going to turn it on just yet, but a little bit later, once we get it out of this garage, I'll get a close-up look at it. Now, one thing about the new style of Mustang with this fastback is that it's like near impossible for a normal human being to get in the back seat. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm in the back seat here, and for reference, I'm 6'2", and I'll tell you what, there is no way I'm gonna make my friend sit back here, because at least not for a long period of time, because I have to keep my head ducked this whole time. And this is with the seat all the way forward, so I can, yeah, look at this. Look how there's hardly any room back here. Now, the back seat of my old Mustang was bad, but this is extremely bad. I think the biggest problem is not so much the legroom, even though that is bad. It's more so this head clearance. There's like next to none. Nobody's ever gonna ride back here, so I'm not too concerned. Getting out. Someone on the Mustang 6G forum pointed this out, and I totally agree. When you see this car in the video, it looks like a completely different color, but in person, it completely changes. It's like the metallic color shifts color. I can't explain it. You just have to see it in real life to understand. Let's see what's under the hood. So here's what it looks like under the hood. You got the brace right there, the 5-liter badge. It's a powerful motor. 2018 is bringing 460 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. Now that I have the hood up, you can see just how intricate this new headlight is. And oh, look at this. I'm just now noticing this. They put a little Mustang logo. Can you see it? Might be hard to see with the reflection, but there's a little Mustang logo right there in the headlight. Another nice thing I like about the new front end is this gloss grille. I think it looks so sharp. They said they detailed this right before I came, and man, they weren't lying. This thing is clean. These are summer performance tires, so hopefully on the way back we don't have any trouble. Now I do want to open the trunk of this car. Maybe I can do that. Let me try this here. Okay, that opened. Yes, it does have the premium sound system. There's a subwoofer in the trunk. Man, there's quite a bit of room actually back here. Now here's a really cool feature about this car. So I have the key fob right here. When I go to unlock this car, underneath this mirror here, you're not gonna see it during the day, but at nighttime, you can see it on my hand there, I'm gonna see 2 Mustang logos projected on the ground. How cool is that? One thing really cool about this car is that it has quad exhaust. Now when I go to drive this car out, it's gonna sound pretty good. They've made some changes for 2018, and one of the biggest problems with the previous generation Mustang was it wasn't loud enough. Well, Ford recognized this and they made some changes for 2018. It looks a lot more aggressive with quad exhaust. Now the dealership I ended up going with was Mountaineer Automotive. They're located in Beckley, West Virginia. So for those of you looking for a new 2018 Mustang, they actually have quite a few here, so if you're in the area, why not stop by and take a look? Another thing I'd like to say is thank you guys so much for watching my videos and subscribing to the channel, because without your support, I would not be able to get this car, and that is the truth. You know, when I started making videos about a year ago for this channel, I would have never dreamt it would have gotten this amount of attention. And, you know, it's just so crazy, you know? I would have never dreamt that a year from that time, I would be in this position to get a new car. Now, I do still plan to buy a 2019 GT500, but that car is not arriving until 2019. So in the meantime, I've got a brand new 2018 GT. I have a lot of plans for this car, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, I'm gonna have to head back. He's waving me up. Got this cool hat from Sean. They're taking a look at the car right now. Look how dirty it is.
Just from driving down here. It's gonna be dirty when we get back.
That's what I'm so sad about, you know.
All that road salt on it.
Now I get a good look at it outside. Old 2010. We've had a good run. It's time to move on. Well, thanks again,
Right,
Sean.
appreciate it. This here, you can take this out. What that is we've got a automatic car wash out back. That's what I just ran that one through. That lets you go through there 4 times for free. So unless you're going to be in this area, you can take it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to drive 4 hours. But thanks, though. All right, well, thanks again. So what do you think? First impression.
Stiff sheet or stiff seats.
So here's the digital dash I was talking about.